Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Poppin Off. I am your host, Pd PopOff. How's everybody doing out there, huh? You doing all right? Good. Great. Grand. Splendid. Oh, we're on one today, ladies and gentlemen. We are on one today. You hear me, boys and girls? We're on one. We're going to talk about the big, beautiful bill, right? And we're going to talk about how most of you are fucking retarded. So, full disclosure, I'm not on here to tell you why it's good or why it's bad. That's not what we're going to talk about. What I'm going to talk about and why I think you're retarded is you don't know what's in it or not in it the same way I don't know. Right? Like, let's be very honest. Full disclosure, I have no idea what's in the big, beautiful bill. I have no idea what's not in the big, beautiful bill. All I know is that when I go on social medias, right, I see people who love it and I see people who hate it. That's it. That's all I see. The people who hate it, they cite their reasons for hating it. The people who love it, they cite their reasons for loving it. Cool. To me, common sense dictates this. Our duly elected officials reviewed it and they didn't like it. The powers to be, they appeased them. They took their opinions into consideration and they redrafted it, which is great. That's what you should do in some cases. And then our duly elected officials stayed up night and day, went through every fucking page, and then they voted on it, right? Like they actually sat there and read out loud. There's video of it. Every page. And then they voted on it. That's pretty cool. Because what I'm used to is they just have a unanimous vote in the middle of the night and it gets pushed through. But no, this was actually televised. Like you actually saw it on TV. They voted for it and it passed. Now, they didn't read every single page on TV. No, for all I know, it could have been staged. It could have been, I don't know. Which which leads me to my next point, right? I don't have an opinion on it, and none of you can have an educated opinion on it because you fucking retards have not seen it. You fucking retards have not read it. The only information you have on that big, beautiful bill is whatever the news station that you watch tells you, whatever your friends on social media tells you. That's it. That's as educated as you get. Now, unless you have sat there, read the documents, and processed them, you shut the fuck up. Okay? Because all your information is second-hand, third-hand, fourth-hand information. Right? You're getting your information through one big game of telephone. Remember when you were little kiddies and you fucking played telephone and the word started out as the teacher likes farm animals, right? And then you whisper it all the way down the line and it turns into Gorbachev is a fucking spotty-headed son of a bitch, right? That's all this is. It's a game of telephone and you're all fucking retarded and you buy into it. Now, me, I'm of the opinion that I don't really watch TV a lot, right? I don't have time to watch TV. I don't. And when I do watch TV, if I do, it's usually at night when I am shutting down to go to bed. And it's usually a sitcom, it's usually a television show. I don't watch the news. Who watches the news? You know who watches the news? A bunch of fucking losers, right? And they hide behind this prestige and this pretentious air that, oh, well, I want to stay informed. No, you want to be told what to think. That's it. You don't want to use your 5, 6, in some cases, senses to make an educated opinion and think for yourself critically. You want to be told, you want to be spoon fed what to believe, what to think, how to conduct yourself. Hey, and that's fine. If you want to live your life like that, that's fine, right? But shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to hear it, right? You're all a bunch of fucking retarded shit pigs. Get out into the pasture, stick your nose in the mud, and find some truffles, all right? Nobody gives a shit. Like, that's how I operate. I got shit to do, man. I don't have the luxury of sitting in my lazy boy, stroking my goddamn baloney to whatever's on CNN or whatever's on Fox or MS, whatever. Dude, I don't have that luxury, and I don't care. And what I'm going to tell you is most of the shit that you're watching is bullshit. It's no different than a sitcom, right? Except it's under the guise of news, which tricks your brain into thinking it's reality. It's the most deceiving reality TV there is. That's what it really is, right? And you guys don't even understand that. Now, I'll watch, now I won't say watch because I don't really pay attention, but I'll put on local news like, hey, there's an accident on the freeway. Okay. Hey, such and such is coming to town. Oh, okay. But as far as the big news, the mainstream, absolutely not. Bro, you guys can't be this retarded in 2025. You just can't. And, I understand it sounds like I'm saying it's fake news. Well, it is, man. Right? These people pander to a specific demographic, right? They know who's watching. They have stats, they have information. They pander to those people. Why? Well, because there's always an ulterior motive. And generally, it's green, right? It comes in paper form, and you can spend it on shit. So, hey, you don't like Trump. I'm going to pander to you, and I'm going to kick all the negative shit I can about Trump because it fucking makes your little fucking 2-inch pecker rock hard, and you can't get enough of it. So you tune in. You tune in. And then I'm going to take actual stories that actually happen, but I'm going to spin it to get you a little pecker rock hard, and then some way trace it back so you hate the guy. And on the flip side, Fox News, they do the same shit, vice versa. It's no different, right? It's absolutely no different. It's like one big game of the fucking Super Bowl, right? Are you on the blue side or red side? Are you Trump or you not? You guys, hey, keep me out of it. You're all fucking retarded, right? And I know to some of you, you might, oh, he's just a Trump supporter. He's a MAGA supporter. No, I'm not. I didn't vote for the fucking guy. And if I'm being honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Uncle Don. I am not a big fan of Uncle Donnie J. I'm just not. I think he's pretentious. I think he's arrogant. I do not relate to him, not one bit. Okay. I don't agree with some of his policies. I do agree with some of them, but the same can be said for the fucking last several presidents. I agreed with a lot of Joe's policies. Some of them I didn't. I voted for Obama twice. I agreed with a lot of his policies. Some I didn't. Right? It's that simple, man. I haven't voted, fuck, in over 10 years. I haven't voted because I don't care. I think it's all retarded. I think it's all bullshit. It's all a game. It sucks you in, right? And look, I'm not knocking some of you guys. Like, I mean, I am. I'm calling you retarded, right? But I'm calling the ones retarded that like take it serious instead of with a grain of salt. Like those are the ones I'm calling retarded, dude. Like it's not that serious. Oh well, people's lives are at stake. Okay, but is yours? Oh well, you don't care about. No, I don't. Hey, I'm sorry to break the news to you, but I don't know everybody, right? I don't have any shared interest. The people I know and I have an emotional attachment to, those are the people I care about, right? Those are the people that I care about. Do I love everybody? In the broadest sense, yeah. Like, I don't want anybody to die. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But on the flip side, I'm human. I don't care. As long as it's not me or somebody I love, right? It's not going to break me up on the inside. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It happens every day. And, I hope that their families are okay and can accept things. And, like, I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, I'm not a humanitarian on that level. I'm a realist. I just am. And sometimes I don't agree with policy, but it is what it is. I was brought up to respect authority. So even though I don't like Uncle Donnie J, he's still Uncle Donnie J. And when Uncle Donnie J comes out, I say, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm polite, I'm respectful, I'm diplomatic, I'm cordial, but that doesn't mean that I'm kissing his dick. Not at all. But I'm respectful, I'm cordial, I'm polite. It's almost like some people haven't learned this skill set that you're taught in school, right? Think back to when you were a kid in school. Did you like all your teachers? I can almost guarantee that you didn't, right? And what happens if you disrespected that teacher? Well, you were sent to the principal. You were disciplined, right? Because those are the authority figures. And whether you like them or not, you are taught to respect their position. And I know that's a foreign concept for a lot of people. I hear a lot of people, oh, well, I respect them if they respect me. Okay, that's fair. But why would you be disrespectful to somebody if they haven't been respectful or disrespectful to you? If you've never even given them a fair shake, why would you be disrespectful? Why? Because of the things that you see on a sitcom? Because of the things your friends or family say about said person that they've never met either? You guys are just retarded, man. And I hear people. I have a friend, an associate, an acquaintance, whose family is from Mexico, and they say to me, "I hate him because he's deporting my people." And all I can say to them is, "Well, like your your actual family, like people you know, no, but my heritage, my people." And I was just like, "Shut up! None of your family members got deported." And then I said to him, "Are they here illegally? Like, did they come over? Did they gain citizenship?" Well, yeah. Oh, okay. So this doesn't apply to you. This doesn't apply to your people. This doesn't apply to your family. Shut up. That'd be like that. It's like you're making yourself racist, right? Like you are putting this on your shoulder when you don't need to. It'd be like saying, as a white person, uh, turns out he was this guy was a pedophile. You know, why can't my people do better? It turns out he was a serial killer. Why can't my people do better? Like, what are you talking about? Like, pedophiles, serial killers, criminals, they come in all different shapes, sizes, colors, and forms, man. That's even why they tell black people the same shit. Like, what are you talking about? Stop putting these fucking limitations and these labels on yourself. You sound retarded, dude. And then I get thinking from the movie Blow, right? Because said person, that acquaintance, said, "Well, I do have a friend whose family is being deported." And I said to them, "Well, did they come here illegally?" There is no legal or illegal. This land is stolen, so it's for free grabs. And I looked at them, I said, "See, that's where you're wrong." And I had to like paraphrase that quote that Johnny Depp said in Blow when he's standing in front of the judge pleading his case. "Oh, you know, this imaginary line. Come on, babe." Talking about how the legal system's not real, that it's an imaginary line for transporting cocaine. I had to paraphrase that to them, and I said, just like the judge said, like, you might think that this is an imaginary line, that this is bullshit, but these are laws. These are actual laws. And just because you're so disillusioned that you don't think it applies to you doesn't mean that it doesn't apply to you. It does. And it applies to them. If they did not gain citizenship and they came over here illegally, then by definition, they are breaking the law. By definition, if you're breaking the law, you're committing a crime. If you are committing a crime, you are called a criminal. Right? Right. Hey, I've been pulled over for speeding. Did I break the law? Yeah. Did I commit a crime? Yeah. Am I a criminal? Yeah. Am I an active criminal? No. But I have committed that crime. So at one time, yes, I was a criminal per definition. Like, it's not a hard concept. It's just people are not able to be real with themselves. And then I say to them, "Well, you know, I understand that you're upset about this, but this is just what it is. You don't have to agree with it, but it's factual." "Well, no, this land is stolen." Yeah, I guess so, right? I prefer to say it was conquered. I don't know if that makes me insensitive or not, but that's just the way of the world. That's how it was back in those days. Like, get over it. You weren't here. Your family wasn't here. And if we're being honest, it was the Spaniards who did the conquering. So shame on you, Sancho, right? But yeah, it was conquered, and then we used money. We bought land. We made trade deals. Like, don't get mad. It is what it is. You know, what I see is people grabbing for straws and making excuses to justify their poor behavior and their poor thoughts because deep down inside their own conscience, they know that it is poor behavior and that the thinking is wrong. That's what it is. But it will come to light eventually. If they can be real with themselves, it will come to light, or they will continue to suffer a life of misery, disdain, and unhappiness. Like, hey, I don't know what's in the big beautiful bill. Don't give a shit. It's not going to change anything for me. I'm still going to get up every goddamn morning at 5 o'clock, come to work, run this goddamn route, right? I'm still going to do that. Take care of my family, take care of my responsibilities as a father, as a husband, as a man, as a community member, as a son, right? And I'm going to make the best of the situation. I'm going to adapt and improvise. And this is where I feel bad for people because not everybody is able to adapt and improvise. Because being able to adapt and improvise insinuates that you are able to critically think And as we established earlier in the podcast, not everybody is able to critically think. They need to be spoon fed, drip drizzled bullshit, right? And I understand that. It's just for the normal people that are in the middle, that aren't far left, far right, we're just tired of hearing you guys bitch. We're just tired of it. Shut the fuck up. Go to work. Go touch grass. Go participate in your community. Turn off the TV. Get off your phone. Go play a video game. Get a hobby. Go fucking knit. Go play racquetball. Go fucking play pickleball. Go do something. Leave the politics alone, man. It's a game. With that being said, if you guys are into retarded content, meaning funny memes, dark humor, stupid videos, from a guy that doesn't take life too serious, check me out on all socials, man. We're on TikTok. We're on the Mark Zuckerberg. We're on the Instagram. We're on the X. We're on the Clapper. We're on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Right? We're on the social media. Just like I said earlier, we're on the social medias because you know what the ulterior motive is? I want to get my audience up so I can earn some goddamn shekels and have some extra pocket change. Get monetized, get some extra pocket change. What's up, dude? Yeah, I'm a realist, dude. I'm gonna tell you what the plan is, right? If it pans out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't give a shit. Got a route to run. Off you go.